students. I, Professor Basavaraj Vasant Koluche, will be starting with your next part of your second module in business law, which is about agreements opposed to public policy. Now, agreements opposed to public policy means what? It is very difficult to define the meaning of public policy because there is no such specific or special meaning of public policy. But here we can say that public policy means anything which is injuring or which is causing loss or which is disturbing the social peace in the society. These kinds of agreements or activities may be treated as agreements opposed to public policy. So, those agreements or those acts which are going against the what we call it as against the peace or social well-being of the society are treated as agreements against the public policy. So, any agreement which are against the societal law, or we can call it as the beliefs of the society, are treated as agreements against public policy. Now it is very difficult to give a specific definition for this. So therefore, there are in number 15 such agreements which are treated as opposed to public policy. But in today's class, we shall see only 6 out of 15 agreements which are opposed to the public policy. In that, first one is trading with enemies, or we call it as alien enemy. Trading with an alien enemy. Alien means the person who has come out of the country. Okay. Now here an alien enemy means when we are trading with any person of the enemy country. During war, it is treated as against the public policy because first of all the war is going between the two countries, and when we are trading or we are entering into any agreement with such a person of an enemy country, it is against the peace and against the public policy of the country. Therefore, these kinds of agreements are treated as void agreements. Void agreements means which are not enforceable by law. Therefore, these agreements are void agreements. During peacetime, if we trade, that is considerable, but that too with the prior permission to the government. In certain cases, during war also we have to enter into agreement with certain countries in terms of supply of medicine, supply of basic necessities. At that point of time, that to prior permission of government we can enter. Or else, trading with any enemy country or alien enemy is treated as void, or the agreement is against the public policy. After that, second point is traffic in public offices. Traffic in public offices means agreement for sale of transfer of public offices and title for appointment to public offices is considered in consideration of money are illegal. Now, if a person who is taking money and saying that he is going to appoint you in the public office or government office, at that point of time these kind of agreements are treated as void or against the public policy. So these kind of agreements cannot be enforceable by law. Many a times in newspaper you might have read that some XYZ person had promised government job in railway department or in army and had taken so many X amount, and he could not rather appoint him in that area, and he ran away. So these kind of cases keep on happening. So these kind of agreements in terms of traffic in public offices are treated as void and they are against the public policy. Now, when an individual, we can see in, for example, A promises to obtain for B an employment in public service, and B promises to pay rupees 10 lakh. This agreement will be void and it cannot be enforceable by law. So therefore these kind of acts are against the public policy and these agreements are void agreements. After that we have third point, shifting prosecution. Now any person who has committed crime and has been found guilty, such a person need to be punished. In case if we try to shifting or trying to interfere in the punishment, or if we give some money or try to shuffle the prosecution, at that point of time these agreements are against the public policies and they are void. For example, if A has been prosecuted and during the judgment he has been say he is punishable for fine of 1 lakh rupees and imprisonment of 6 months. At that point of time, some person who is coming and agreeing with some ex person and trying to shuffling in the prosecution means implementation of that case or that judgment, at that point of time these kind of agreements are treated as against the law and against the validity or what we call against the public policy. So therefore these kind of agreements are void and against the public policy. After that we have maintenance and champerty. Now here maintenance is an agreement whereby a stranger promises to provide financial or any other assistance to a person involved in litigation in which the stranger himself has no legal interest of his own. At that point of time these kind of agreements are against the law. Any person we can see wherein if we don't have any legal or financial interest of himself, at that point of time these kind of maintenances are said to be void against the law. After that, champerty means is an agreement whereby a person agrees to assist another involved in litigation in exchange of a promise to hand over a portion of the proceeds of the action. These kind of agreements are treated as void agreements. After that we have agreements creating interest against duty. Now any person who is agreeing and say he is entering into any agreement and not doing his duty or acting against the duty given to him, these kind of acts are treated as unlawful or against the public policy. For example, if I have been appointed as inspection in charge of a say society, and if I go there, if I check that there are unlawful activities, and instead of putting that kind of remark, if I take money from that society chairman or secretary and won't put the remarks, at that point of time I am working or entering into agreement against my duty. I am supposed to do my duty, but I am working against that duty for some money or some consideration. At that point of time these kind of agreements are treated as unlawful. Another example for that, suppose A is a editor of a newspaper and I have committed some mistake and there was an article to be published in newspaper against me. At that point of time I meet that editor, give him some amount and try to close the matter there and cancel that article from newspaper. So the editor is doing work against his duty. Therefore these kind of agreements creating interest against the duty are void and are opposite to the public policy. After that, marriage brokerage or brokerage agreement. For example, if I am as a priest, I am say involved in fixing the marriage and I am charging some X amount to that person. At that point of time, these kind of agreements are not what we call it as enforceable by law. Wherein marriage has no validity, it is a lifelong process or it is a lifelong relationship. And in that, if we bring brokerage, and these kind of brokerage agreements are treated as void agreements, are against the law or against the public policy. Therefore, these kind of agreements are treated as against the law and which cannot be enforceable by law. These agreements are opposed to the public policy. So in today's class, these 6 points of agreements which are opposed to public policy we have seen. The rest other agreements which are opposed to the public policy we shall see tomorrow and day after tomorrow subsequent classes. So in this class we shall stop here. If you have any kind of questions, doubts, queries, you all can contact me at any point of time. I will be always happy to help you all. Thank you. Good day.